We're gonna talk about
Tyron Woodley.
yeah. So Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley.
Jake Paul and Tyron Woodley
fought yesterday.
Wow. I'm an idiot and bought the fight.
So you watched it. So what happened? Because I was gonna watch it today.
So it went all 8 rounds. And
yeah. So why the? I don't.
Okay.
It should be more than 8 rounds. Yeah.
This okay. So is it? I think technically, well, this is a pro fight still, but I think like back in the day, everything like when Tyson would fight. I think it's 12 rounds, isn't it?
It's
10 or 12 rounds.
12
rounds.
12, yeah.
Three knockdown rule.
I think the rules depend, but I don't know what the rules. But I know it's always 12
saved
rounds.
Saved by the bell.
3 minutes.
3 minute rounds.
Yeah.
This was 8 minute or 2.5 minute round. Fuck, I don't remember exactly. No three knockdown rule or whatever. And no saved by the bell.
What? Wait. Oh.
So like if you're down and it, like they're kind of 1, 2, 3,
gotcha,
and the bell rings, then yeah. But they went 8 rounds, and I think, I don't know. I honestly don't want to say it's rigged. I hope it's not. I don't think it is.
People are saying that.
I don't think it is. A lot of people are saying that though.
Now I'll tell you what. What's not rigged was KSI and Jake Paul. I mean Logan Paul.
Yeah.
That was not rigged.
No.
This man was fighting him.
Yeah. Well, that's why when you watch these fights, like there's no way, and when you see them train and just. There's no way if you watch the fight, the when they go backstage and everything, like it seems so like I don't know how you would fake that, or even when they're in the corner after a round, like they are dead and they are giving full blown, fucking step up, whatever this that. How do you fake that?
I don't think that's fake. I think.
Or do you think like the winner, like the end result?
Yes, I feel like of course the judges. It's always in the judge's hands when it goes to the.
But that's what. Don't you?
He doesn't like wasp.
Get the.
He wants to be in the video.
I stung for the first time the other day. My life. Don't even get stung for the second time live on camera.
Live on camera.
Live on camera.
For the boys.
For the boys.
I think it's like a couple of fights of like not even like with Canelo and Canelo, but a couple of like professional fights in the past like.
Oh, you think
top tier guys.
Well, I know it's like WWE.
The judges ruled the fight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
100%. Like this one fight, Lomachenko.
Yeah.
You know Lomachenko?
Yeah.
And this Mexican dude.
Yeah.
He kept hitting Lomachenko low blow every single time. The ref wouldn't see it, but I think they were in Mexico, or the judges were majority Mexican and they gave him the fucking fight. Like he went to the judges. He won the fight because the judges fucking put him higher on the cards. But in reality, Lomachenko won the fucking fight.
Yeah.
But just because Lomachenko, he's not as popular as he was as he is now, he won the fight. When in reality, he didn't win the fight.
Yeah.
And that was his only loss, I think.
Okay. So.
At the time.
Yeah.
And the judges show that the judges can be fucking stupid and kill
that
a
was
fight.
like with the Logan Paul fight when he like deducted a point or whatever in the second.
The ref, because Logan, you can't hit.
You can't hit the back of your head.
They're more than most like watch the first. She's like with no hands.
No hands.
Or one hand.
One hand. Oh,
that's definitely a woman. I can't tell.
Definitely one. No, they're a couple.
Probably she.
He, she. It's probably Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh fuck. I think there's a documentary on it. I'm like, why did you do it? Why did you switch? What? I don't understand why. Grown man, like.
It's crazy.
50, 40, 60 years old, and he switches.
50, something like that.
I don't know, bro.
Most like top male athlete in the entire world.
Yeah, at the time when he was younger, then
it's insane.
It's insane. Usain Bolt going to a woman.
Oh shit.
Usain Bolt going to a woman.
But
no, back to boxing.
So
yeah, Logan Paul, you hit him going down. KSI. So KSI. Basically, what happened. So in the 2 times, there was one where KSI was down and Logan hit him.
Yes, that was it. That was the point.
Like 2 points.
That was the 2 points.
2 points.
So
hitting
I think give him the 1 point. 2 points is a lot in boxing.
It is.
Because at the end,
most time it's like
each
75,
round is like
74.
9. Yeah, it's like
9,
10, 9, 10,
8.
10, 8.
Yeah.
It's like holy shit.
Yeah. And there was another one, same fight, I think. Logan had his arm over his head like this.
He kept
hit him like this.
He kept
and
holding him.
KSI went down.
He kept holding him.
You can't fucking do that.
I noticed he did that with Mayweather a few times. I was like,
you can't hold. This is not UFC. No. You can't clinch and hit like this.
No. That I did notice Tyron Woodley in the Jake Paul fight yesterday. There was a few times in the clinch and he starts.
Oh yeah.
And then
the
guy
UFC fight.
Like And so I was like,
Same thing with
all
Conor
right.
McGregor and Mayweather. When they were fighting, Mayweather kept not Mayweather. Conor McGregor kept hitting him in the back of the head.
Yep.
You can't do that.
No.
It's a different sport.
No. Yeah. It's. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So Jake Paul, I think he won the fight. See, this is why the rigged thing. Because I feel like if it was really rigged at the end, they would have called it a tie, like the well, I'm not saying the other one was rigged too, but like the tie, like the Logan Paul and KSI, the first one or whatever, ended in a tie or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think it was rigged, but like I could see maybe if that was the case, just to hype up a second big thing.
Yes.
But with this, so that's why I think if this ended into a tie, because it would kind of stop Jake from going to someone higher than someone as high as him already, and so it would just fight him again. But Jake won split decision. Jake really thinks it was unanimous, and when you look at the cards, a lot of people were saying it could have gone unanimous to Jake, but also Tyron was fully believing he won that fight, and there were a bunch of people that thinks that it was. Well, then they start saying it's rigged and everything, just because that one.
Yeah.
That one.
All I seen was
into
that
the ropes.
He hit him and he leaned.
There
He
was
would have fell, bro. He would have fell at those ropes.
He
If
would
it
have
was a
fell.
harder punch, he would have been knocked
Yes.
out, and
Yep.
then his body would have fell on the ropes on the table.
I agree.
WWE, and it would have been all over social media.
Bring the chair out.
And that'll be the last of Jake Paul, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's what. There was one. He had one. Well, Jake landed a lot of punches on Tyron, which is why I think he won.
Yeah, well,
more.
you scored the jab.
And he scored the jabs. There was a lot of jabs, but there was one punch where Tyron kind of fell forward and landed onto Jake, and then he went into the clinch, and I was like, okay,
It's very,
could be
if
that
you
too.
look like
It's hard.
Listen, I think I seen that punch, and his leg went straight. I'm like, that looks so awkward, bro. When you get knocked out, your body's limp. He got hit, and he was like, ugh, and he grabbed him.
See, that's why, like, with the Jake Paul one, he was almost there, because he kind of, like, because when you're out, your brain,
you're
gone.
Yeah, your brain
You just,
cuts
you're
off,
asleep,
I think, for a little bit.